everyone. We are here at our Capgemini's New York City office, along with Aruna Jayanthi, our Managing Director for Latin America. Hi, Aruna.
Hello.
We are really interested about the results of the Investment Priorities Report that has been released by our Capgemini Research Institute this year. And we pretty much would like to hear about what are the results and the initial thoughts you have on the results, Aruna.
Sure. So one of the things that we noticed is definitely an increased optimism from business leaders and their ability to manage headwinds and versus a wait and watch approach that we saw in 2023. So nearly 56% are optimistic compared to 42 last year. So that's a definite improvement in the outlook, in the business outlook and mood. And one of the main areas that we see this improvement is their willingness to invest in areas such as customer experience, in sustainability, in R&D and innovation, supply chain, talent and skills. I think the one that stands out the most is customer experience. 73% compared to 20% last year. That's a massive jump in their willingness to work with customers, to drive business growth, capture market share. The second, from a technology perspective, certainly more willingness to invest in new technologies, and I think AI will take the cake there. A lot of the investments will go towards AI, Gen AI, also cybersecurity, cloud, and so on.
Quite interesting results, Aruna. And speaking about AI and all the investments that are coming and that are driving innovation, do you think those tools are going to be put in at hand for facilitating the process or for boost revenues? What will be the destination of those investments?
I think it is safe to say that AI, Gen AI, has been the topic of almost every boardroom around the world this year and last year, and we will definitely see a big investment in those areas, and nearly 88% of the business leaders say that in the next 12 to 18 months they will do big investments especially in AI. And I think the point to note here is that it will be more for driving revenue growth versus and not just doing operational improvements or things. So it is a tool now for decision making and improving business performance. Also, I think most business leaders now say that it will augment human creativity, it will add on to it versus replacing human creativity. And so in terms of it will redefine, it will almost liberate human creativity, and that's a very, very positive outlook for AI. But of course, one is conscious that there are guardrails, there are criteria to be set up and how that is used very safely within organizations. And the second area that we see coming up strongly in terms of digital investments is in the area of cybersecurity. I mean, I guess last year there was nearly 8 trillion in cybercrime, and organizations realized that this could double very easily in the next 3 to 4 years if they don't take adequate control of it and make sure that they invest in preventing cybercrime.
Aruna, supply chain is always a key topic. What can you tell us about the investments that are going to be made on this topic?
So supply chain is a key vulnerability. However, it's good to see that the risk has diminished. Like last year, business leaders said 89% of them said they were worried about it. This year, it's less than half of that. Okay, so people have started taking actions, for example, in order to look at different set of suppliers, in order to adopt different nearshoring strategies. And I think actually Mexico has benefited quite a bit from it. So last year, 2 or 3 months ago, I saw this report about Mexico replacing China as the #1 trading partner for US, which is a positive evolution for us in Mexico. So different strategies being adopted, including, as I said, nearshoring, and today the term that is also being used is friendshoring, to work with nations which are more aligned in terms of political beliefs and more allies there. So it's trending positively.
Well, thank you, Aruna, for giving us all these results. Are very interesting and, of course, valuable for our audience. But I wonder if you have a final piece of advice for them when it comes to investment, especially technology investment and their business outcomes that are looking forward. What piece of advice do you have for the Mexican executives that are following us?
I think it's a time to seize the opportunity and really look at what investments will drive business growth for them, and not just in Mexico, but also help them in terms of their global position. I would say the first priority most likely should be on customers, on improving their experience, on grabbing loyalty, on improving market share and improving customer experience. And the second one would be in terms of how new technologies, AI, can really help them drive their business further. I would say these two would be the top.
Sure, sure. And thank you. And for everyone who are following us, please download this valuable report. It is for your use, and you can always give us a call if you want to get more in-depth information about it. Thank you.
Thank you.